Welcome back. It's still TV3Newday, and we'll continue our discussion on tourism in the country. Again, thank you to the Tour Operators Union of Ghana. We got to visit the Volta region a few days ago, some weeks ago, and well, I know a lot of you have been waiting for the footage. Well, we have some more for you. We made a stop, our final stop at Ellie Beach Resort before we said goodbye to the Volta region the day after, and it was necessary that we also bring you some sights and sound from there, just so you know where to stop if you're also in Kita, you know, in the Volta region as well. So maybe you take a look at that quickly, and I'll discuss with Cookie when we get back. It's good morning from the Ellie Beach Resort inside Keta, and in fact, I'm totally blown away by the beauty and the natural state of this environment. And so every time you head to Keta, make sure that you spend your night or at least a weekend at Ellie Beach Resort. It's a beautiful place, first of all. But what I even love the most is how clean the beach is. The sand is so clean, it's clear. I mean, it's a very serene environment. And even at this point, you'd see further away that there are some fishermen who are preparing their nets to go fishing. But aside that, I mean, the beautiful trees, the coconut trees, and this is generally a place where you can sit, relax, and just think and do some introspection and have some fun. So let's speak to one of the members of the Tour Operators Union of Ghana, Michael Orleans, and he's been with us. It's been a 4-day journey. We're finally here at Keta. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you sleep well?
I did.
What do you think about, especially Keta? I mean, it's been a 4-day trip. We've visited a number of places, but this place especially.
Yeah, this place is special. In fact, when we got here and we saw the environment and the ambience, we were all blown away. Very, very beautiful environment, and it's one of the places that I mean, I would say it's a treasure that we need.
It's a treasure.
Yes, we really have to maximize the experience and also sell it, let people know the beauty of the area. Keta is awesome.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that you take tourists around a lot. Let's compare beaches from the capital city and here. What would you say about this particular beach? Oh,
this one you can clearly see for yourself. It's very clean. You don't see much of littering around.
Yeah.
And also the coconut trees and also how people go about, you know, you have something like a soccer net, you know. So not only for the recreational aspect, but people can also come here to have a leisure time, you know, meditate and relax. So this is a totally awesome, and you don't see too many people around. So it's a perfect place for relaxation and leisure. And I think we really have to market this place and let people come and enjoy the beauty of Keta. It's simply unbelievable.
We also visited the Aveda Aqua crocodile resort.
Yeah.
What did you make of it?
Oh man, I was so much afraid.
You were afraid?
Yes, I was very much afraid.
So when I was running away, where were you?
Oh, I was there. I saw you. You know, but it's so unique. And one thing that I think we need to really highlight is how the community perceive the area, the caretaker, how he beats the sound to bring the crocodile out. It's awesome. I mean, it's a blend of tradition and custom, and also they can really understand the sound. They come out and you know, all the things. I mean, it's very awesome, and then it's also another place I think everybody should go and see.
But that's the thing. They're saying that they're still developing it, and so in the states that we saw it, first of all, it's shut down to or close to tourists for now because they're trying to develop it. Has it taken us too long?
You know, since it's a private entity, I think they are doing their best. But of course, we'll just keep out to engage them to make sure that they speed it up, and also at the end of the day, we giving them assurance that, hey, when this place is ready, it's going to boom. We're going to bring tourists there. I think if that assurance is there, it's going to boost their morale and speed up their work.
Absolutely.
So I think we should have more engagement with them as well.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. Michael Orleans is a member of the Tour Operators Union of Ghana. And well, yes, like I said, it's been a 4-day journey. Hello, sir. F1.
F1.
Mele chopper, ele dudua.
Barakwe.
Hey, me too, Meledudu, Melechi.
Yo.
I want a chi.
Achi.
How do you say it? If you say I want
water.
I want water in what language do you speak? Ebe. So how do you say it in Ebe?
Machiji.
Mechiji. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, what's your name, sir?
Seth.
Seth. Efo said, what? You're a fisherman.
Yes.
So today is Sunday.
Yes.
Are you going fishing today?
No.
Okay, but what are you doing here then?
I'm doing something on my net.
You are fixing it?
Yes.
Why, it's broken, or what exactly is it? Or is it something you have to do every time before you go fishing?
Yes.
They
say the canoe is spoiled. The net is spoiled, so I'm doing something on it.
Oh, okay. Do you fish on Sundays?
No.
When do you go fishing?
Unless tomorrow.
So only weekdays?
Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday?
Yes.
Do you get money from fishing?
No, at times we get money.
Like how much? Sometimes when you go to the market to sell, how much?
We get like 7 million, 8 million.
That's 700 Ghana cedis or 800?
700,000.
Okay.
7 million, yes. Old currency, or 7 million.
7 million old currency. Is that enough for you?
Oh, it's so normal.
So 700 Ghana cedis, is it weekly or monthly?
A day.
Oh, a day you make 700?
At times we get more than that.
And then you're a rich man.
No,
though. 70 Ghana.
7 million old currency.
So that's 700 Ghana.
700 Ghana, yeah.
That's a lot of money.
It's true.
Are you a rich man? Oh? You don't have problem, oh?
You are going a menu, it's not me alone. Like 4 or 5 people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then when you finish, you share the money?
You share the money, yeah.
But at least every day, if you are getting, let's say, 200 Ghana, it's a lot.
That one there go get 200 there, go get more than that.
I see. Oh, then you don't have a problem. I mean, it's a canoe, right? So you don't use.
But one thing we say, if the canoe, the net square, that money go use to buy another one.
So all your money goes back into it.
Yeah.
So you don't really make profit?
At times you will get profit, at times you will get profit.
Okay. Akwe. Anyway, we just decided to come speak to him, of course, to share his concerns with us as well here at Keta. And so we'll head over now to other places and we'll keep you updated.
Ghana is indeed very beautiful. Yeah, very beautiful. I love the clarity of the sea, and the cleanness at the shore is everything for me. Yeah, everything.
Absolutely, and well, it's one of the places you should visit definitely. And
Ellie Beach Resort. Yeah?
Ellie Beach Resort, that's where it is. But also in the Keta Lagoon. I saw that as well as we were driving past. And again, I'd say that the roads are better compared to a number of other places that we've been to. So it was very calm. And again, because it doesn't have as many people as you'd find in the city. So, I mean, there's still some natural resources. Everything seems to be in its natural state. So it can be enjoyed and you can go there and just relax. Maybe one of these days, just drive out during the weekend, go chill out in the Volta region and get back. But, I mean, I was hoping to see a lot more resorts along that stretch. Now, there's some... it's supposed to be a resort that was built into the Keta Lagoon. Okay. Unfortunately, it was shut down because we're told it was bad management. Oh. And so it's just like how you have in Zulezu, where you have, you know, the buildings in the water. That's what it looked like along the Keta Lagoon. But it was completely shut, especially because of COVID as well. And I was hoping that we could see a lot more of such developments in the region. But unfortunately, it looks as if people are still yet to discover the Volta region as much as they should.
Exactly. So ever since we started this whole conversation about tourism, a few things have come up in my mind that I want to share this morning. And when you're speaking to the gentleman, I heard him say, oh, we should talk about this more so that a lot more people can come. It's a number of things that I believe we must do in this country to be able to up our tourism game. Number one, education. So talking about this place that has been shut down, I'm thinking if the workers in that facility knew what it was to up their game when it comes to tourism, they would keep the place in shape. Customer service will be top-notch. Maintenance will be top-notch, that the place will not even be shut today. So I'm thinking, why not introduce tourism in our curriculum? Right from when they are kids or pupils in school. We're just talking about kindergarten. So right from kindergarten, why don't we inculcate the culture of tourism? So it can even be a whole subject. in school that people study or people learn. So as we are growing and learning, then we are getting the love for tourism. Okay, what can I do differently? What can I... It comes like that from infancy or from that very early stage. You grow with it. So as you're growing, you have a very good understanding. Listen, it's a very serious foreign exchange earner. In Ghana, we take it for granted. We don't take it seriously at all. But it must be something that we must introduce at a very early age. People grow with it. The orientation is so good that once you're growing, you know what tourism is. So you actually look out for it, you grow with it, and you make sure that you do things that will improve tourism in our country.
Honestly. And I remember for many of us who were in school some years ago, I remember we used to go on excursions.
Exactly.
So they'll take you, that's how I first went to the Cape Coast Castle. I think I was in class 4 or something, and they took us there to go and view it. But I'm sure we were even more interested in all the fun we have in the bus and stuff, and not really about the story that was so we came back and forgot about it. So I get that you're saying they should introduce it.
It has to be introduced.
Maybe as a course as well. Develop that interest in it.
It must be.
And you know how, especially in some of these private universities, so for those who attend Ashesi, I'm told that every time you know, when you're getting to your final year, I think when you get into first year, they let you start a business.
Exactly.
Because that's also part of the,
it's part of it,
How about we also try to inculcate some parts of tourism into that? Because unfortunately, in the public universities, and I was in the University of Ghana, it's a great institution, all right, but most of us went there to just make sure we get our first class, second class,
that was just basically what it was.
So that we can find a job and just
There wasn't anything practical
but nothing
that you could learn.
Exactly. How do we also infuse tourism into some of these levels as well? So that people will learn. You don't have to go to hospitality school or something before you develop that interest in tourism. It must
be introduced in
our
our curriculum
it's done.
At a very, very early stage. And one more thing, I was touching on that earlier, what the gentleman said. I don't think we have done enough PR and advertisements when it comes to our tourist sites in Ghana. And so you went there. I didn't know there was anything like Ellie Beach Resort.
Oh,
I had no. I haven't been there. I'm from the Volta region, but I've never even heard of Ellie Beach Resort. So what is the Ministry of Tourism doing? What is GTA doing to be able to advertise these places? I mean, in this day and age, everyone has a smartphone in their hands. So why not put something on Instagram, any of our social media platforms, Facebook, even the WhatsApp groups, do small videos, snippets of all these sites that we have, blast them around. And the little marketing that I know, you can even offer packages for corporate bodies, for these WhatsApp groups. Churches are there, schools are there. Just let people know that, okay, these places are available. If we get a group of, say, 20 or 15 or 10 who want to embark on this journey this weekend, okay, so transportation would have been this much, but we're giving it to you for this much. There's a place that you can sleep. We'll organize food and everything. There's a whole lot that we can do. I don't even know why we are relaxing. With my feeble mind that I'm sitting here with, I'm feeling there's so much that we can do, but it's not being done. We don't know how many of these tourist sites can I even name? I know of Kakum National Park. I know of Ebri Gardens, which is not too much of the Ebri Gardens that we used to know. The other day, which falls was it that you went to that had
it was
dried
Boti
up?
Falls.
Boti Falls. It had totally
no, not dried up, but then the road leading to that place was horrible.
Bad, you see,
horrible.
So it's just a handful of these names that I can mention, but there are so many places when you journey around Accra, but we don't even know about it. These places must be advertised. PR work must really go into making people know that these places are available. I just don't always have to jump on a plane and go to some Dubai or to some Cape Town to go and see things.
But you see,
there are things
let's
in
talk
our
about
country as well.
Again, I'm sorry to make this comparison, but you have to sometimes.
You will.
South Africa invests a lot in domestic tourism. And what they do is, so they reach out to influencers from across Africa. They pay for you to come into South Africa because they know you have the numbers on social media.
So you do
and you have the
videos
attention,
and photos.
And they invite TV shows and their hosts to also come and film it. It costs them a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But what they get in return is even far greater than how much they spend. I know that we also launched, you know, Beyond the Return, what was the first one again? I keep forgetting. The Year of Return.
The Year of Return.
And that created a lot of buzz and attention out there. So a lot of people were coming.
Yeah.
But my concern was when they came, we only went to a few places and that was it.
Yeah.
Even the people who came to town, it was a select few or some industry folks that got the chance to interact with them and get to, you know, share what we do here locally in the arts industry and all of that. We keep it too closed up. And that's where my challenge is. Because if these people come, even working together with the arts industry, all of us, opens us up to more opportunities. And maybe that way we can also say that let's all plan a trip to Volta region. Let's plan a trip to this or that. And we can go and tour together. I have the numbers in Ghana. And so I will post it in Ghana along with all these American stars. They'll also post theirs. And so we're also getting the locals and the foreigners all together. But we bring them in and it's like they're the only ones with a select few of people who seem privileged to hang out with them. And they're the ones who go on tour.
Exactly.
It's a big problem for me.
I agree. And I was checking out statistics from our airport. And then I'll start from 2016. So 2016, we had 2.3 million people coming through Ghana airport. 2017, 2.5. 2018, 2.5. But in 2019, when we launched the Year of Return, we had over 3 million people coming through Ghana, coming through our airport.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had these resorts and these tourist sites up and doing. Can you imagine how much money we would have made? And you talking about influencers. I mean, you're here, I'm here. There are so many celebs out there who can be used for these projects. What are we sitting and doing? Invite these people to all these places. Let them do videos. Let them take pictures. They will blast them on social media and people will love to go and see these places also. Because of COVID in 2020, the number dwindled to 1.1. But this is 2021. We're hoping that there'll be better times. So moving forward, 2022, 2023, are we still going to sit down for 3 million people to come through our airports just to go to a few places in Accra? Just Accra and then...
I remember there was someone who suggested that Labadi Beach Hotel is a very big place. It's a central point for many people who come into the country. How about for all these people who want to travel to Cape Coast to go and see the Omina Castle? Maybe we get these boats. You know, so it takes them from maybe Labadi Beach through wherever they have to go to, somewhere somehow, and get, because you give them extra. They don't go just along the roads or on the roads, but then they get to have the boat experience and they see our beaches and our shores and all of that. Have we thought of that? And is anybody even making an effort? Because again, we'll come back to Beyond the Return when COVID-19, you know, dies down and we're allowed to travel freely around. More people will still want to come to Ghana. How are we developing it? I know that the Tourism Ministry and GTA have introduced domestic tourism and they're trying to encourage as many people to travel around. For you watching as well, stop thinking about your pockets. I know sometimes it's difficult because you barely earn much, but a lot of these Westerners and Europeans, they save for holidays. They do. We don't have that culture. We don't have that culture. And maybe it's about time that we start developing it. So start saving a bit. If it's a weekend, you can decide to drive out with your friends. Go to Volta region. Just go, even if it's a day trip or an overnight trip. Try it and see. And you'll be amazed what you'll discover.
The value that you get is actually more than the money that you see. Life is not about all about
pizza.
Where
pizza,
and
Netflix and chill.
Memories are so much of value that you cannot even trade it for anything at all. So please
look forward
make sure. I mean, it's a Friday. Go somewhere outside Accra. It may not be so much money, but of course, I'm sure you can manage it. So please make sure you go outside Accra with the family, with babe, whoever it is that you want to go with. Just change environments. Go and come and bring... Oh, guys, really?
Okay. Well, we have Uncle Ebo White who will be joining us. We want to understand what love is. And so he'll be speaking to us shortly. Please do join us. Don't leave us yet. We'll be right back with more. We're finally here at the monumental historical boat cap, which is in the center of Cape Town, just down the Signal hill all the way there. And basically, this dates back to the 1760s, where many houses like this type were built and rented to slaves who were brought in from Malaysia and from parts of Africa as well. Now, from what I hear, you actually have to ask permission from your neighbor in order to change the color of your house. But all the way down this road, we also have the Boat Cap Museum, where it houses all the history that you require about the boat cap. We're going on tour down this road, but first of all, let me show you what it feels like to actually live in one of such beautiful, colorful houses like this.